everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm just gonna do like a book haul. These are books that I currently just started reading, or I haven't even read yet, or I finished reading. I love reading. I feel like it's a great past hobby, I don't know, I want to get into reading a lot more just because I feel like it's a good thing to do, and especially since with COVID, I feel like it's always fun. It's just a good idea to just get off your phone for a little bit and grab a book. So yeah, sorry if I'm talking a little low. My Grayson is sleeping in the living room, so I'm trying to shut the door, but it's not staying shut. So let's just jump right in. So the first book that I want to talk to you guys about is called Big Magic. And this is by Elizabeth Gilbert, and it's Creative Living Beyond Fear. And I just grabbed these out of my closet, so they're a little dusty because I haven't even read this book yet, and I've had it for a long time, but I really want to read this and get into it just because yeah, so a little backstory. It says it's basically about creativity and she discusses the attitudes, approaches, and habits we need in order to live our most creative lives. So basically telling you about how to live your creative lives, and there's this one's called Hidden Treasures, and just a good book to read. And I love the cover of it. I think it's super pretty. I love the splash of the paint, and in the back it says creativity stuff, and this is just a good read. I want to get into reading. I really like self-help books, just to clear my mind, get my mind off things. And I just opened the page and it says courage, and I think this is a part 1, part 2, because it says trust in divinity. So I'm really excited to read this. I believe you can pick this up at your nearest Target. I know Barnes & Noble has them, or if you have a Kindle, I really think you can get this book on there as well. So that's that. The next book, going off of self-help, this book is You Are a Badass, How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life. And this is by Jen Scenario. And I'm halfway through this book. So I have little bunny ear tabs throughout the book, and I have post-it notes, I have stuff highlighted, but I actually want to go back and restart reading this book because I felt I read it a year or so ago, and I feel I wasn't really reading it. So I feel I need to go back and reread this book, especially if you don't know. I'm pretty sure you've heard of this book before, but basically it says is a self-help book for people who desperately want to improve their lives but don't want to get busted doing it. So it's basically how anxiety and self-doubt, it's just a book that helps with that. So I definitely want to reread this book because I have so many stuff highlighted, but I don't even remember what it's about because it's been so long. But this book is definitely a must. You can get this at Target. I believe she has 3 other books already out like this. So yeah. So the next book, going off of little self-help thing, I love her. This is Rachel Holland's. It's Girl, Wash Your Face. Stop believing the lies about who you are so you can become who you were meant to be. So I actually finished this book this past summer. I read it all and I loved it. I actually read her newest book too. I got it from the library because I didn't want to probably should have bought it, but I feel I just rented it and I read it within the week. So this book really is helpful for it just says, do you ever suspect that everyone else has life figured out and you don't have a clue? If so, Rachel Hollins has something to tell you. So basically, if you're like stuck in like a little like pickle, or a pickle, like you don't really know like what to do with your life, like if you want to like go to school, if you want to start a new career, basically like talks about how like to just get yourself out there, like put yourself out there. And especially like I feel like with me, you know, starting a new job, like I haven't worked in a long time, and I feel like a book like this really will help you out if you're starting a new career, or you're just getting yourself out there and it's been a while. So I really recommend this book. She's an amazing author. I believe she came out with like a new book too. So yeah, I picked this up from, I believe, Target. So definitely a must-have if you are starting something new, or if you just want like a little pep in, like a little more confidence boost. Definitely this book is a 10 out of 10, and her new book is really great too. I think it's called Girl Stop Apologizing. So this is Girl Wash Your Face, and the next one, the other one she has, is Girl Stop Apologizing, and they go hand in hand, but they're really good books. Next thing, moving on to like books for like anxiety. These aren't really like books, but they're mostly like coffee table books. I usually pick them up if like first thing in the morning while I'm drinking my coffee. I'll have like just like, look at this book. It's so aesthetically pleasing. Literally matches like my room to like a T. I really like the greenery, and it's just basically the title speaks for itself. 52 lists of calm. So basically you just write a day here. This one says, list the things you can touch that are physically calming to you. So basically this book is like a therapy session in pages basically, and it actually really does calm me down. So if you're stressed out, definitely this is a good book to have. And I got it from Target. So yeah, and they have like a bunch of them. There's actually, the second one is this, The Weekly Faith Project. So I think this might be from the same author, but this basically is just like daily devotionals, and I'm on week 18, Faith, Trust, and Grayson. He scribbled a little page out, but it's just like a really like calming like faith thing to do, and I think it's beautiful. Like these pages are beautiful, and yeah, so in the morning with my coffee, if I have time during the day, I usually like to start these like the beginning of the week. So like Monday morning, I'll just have my morning coffee, and I'll just do a prompt in here and in here. So I did a video actually on these, I feel like a while ago. So if you guys want more like insight on these, go check out my latest video. I believe it's like probably like a few videos back, but these are definitely good to have, like coffee table books. I actually have these as decor in my living room, so I just have these on my like TV console, and I think they're cute, so I have these two as well. I got these both from Target, and they were $16. So moving on to like fun reads, like fictional reads, like just trying to get your mind off things. Don't mind the chewed book. My dog chewed it when she was just a puppy, because I actually had this book in my living room because I would read it, but I had to move it to my bedroom because she chewed it. But this is The Wife Between Us. I actually haven't even gotten that far into it. I think I'm on like I lost the bunny ear, the tail rabbit ear thing, so I might just restart it honestly. But basically this is just like a thriller, like mystery book. It's called The Wife Between Us. So basically it says, when you read this book, you will make many assumptions. You assume you are reading about a jealous ex-wife. You will assume she is obsessed with her replacement, a beautiful younger woman who is about to marry the man they both love. So basically like the ex-wife is like stalking them, like stalking the new wife, and then she's like younger and prettier, and like it's based in like a city like New York. So yeah, I just thought this was a good book. I feel like there's like a series, there's like a couple other books from the same author, and I really like mystery shows and like that type of stuff. So I feel like I'm like reading a show basically. And so yeah, and I've heard like good things about this book too. So I got this from Target as well, and it's just like a fun read, just like to get your mind off things. But yeah, so that's that one. I wish it wasn't like chewed up, but what are you gonna do? The next one is, I actually haven't read this book yet, but I like was just looking in my closet and it just like fell from my shelf. So I was like, oh, but I remember getting this book. So this is called Love Everlasting by Tracy Peterson. And the cover of this book just reminds me of Bridgerton, the new Netflix series. I think I'm on like episode 4, and it just like screams Bridgerton to me. And I have no idea what this book is about. It just says, the back says, growing up in a Seattle bridal finishing school never prepared Abriana Cunningham to become one of the brides, but now Wade Arkham, who has always been the reliable boy next door, is indicating he wants to be more than friends. So just reading that like sentence, it already reminds me of the Netflix show Bridgerton. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. So like they're in like London or England and stuff like that. So it just looks like a fun little read. And this is a book, I believe, I got this for Christmas from my mom like a few years ago, but I'm excited to read this. The next book is called Wonderlust, and the cover just speaks for itself. I actually remember reading this book a few years ago, and it's just this like cute little like little like flirty read. I always was a sucker for like romance, like kind of like the little like romance books, but it just says not all those who wonder are lost, but she might be. Aubrey can't think of a better place to be than a perfectly boring Ohio, and she's ready for a relaxing summer. But when her older sister Elizabeth gets into real trouble, Aubrey is talked into taking over Elizabeth's summer job, leading a group of senior citizens on a bus tour through Europe. So basically she has to take over her sister's job, and they go to Europe, and she meets a boy, and basically they, you know, I remember reading this book, but I can't remember what it's fully about. That's what's nice about buying books, because you can always like go back to them and read them. So I might as well do that for this. I feel like this is a good like spring read. So like when we're coming up in spring, I can bust this out and read it. So I believe I got this from Target as well, and it was only $9.99. This book, I actually haven't read yet. I just like was looking through my books, and it's called Every Last Word by Tamara Ireland. And basically it is, if you could read my mind, you wouldn't be smiling. Samantha McAllister looks like the rest of the popular girls in her junior class, but hidden beneath the straightened hair and expertly applied makeup is a secret that her friends would never understand. Sam has probably obsessional OCD and is consumed by a streak of dark thoughts and worries that she can't turn off. So basically, I'm assuming this book is about how this teenage girl goes to school and she has mental illness that she can't fight, like she's having a hard time. So yeah, I like books like this. I remember like hearing about this book like on like a YouTube videos saying it was really good. So it's just a nice little read. Yeah, so I got this from Target, and it was also like $10, so I can't pass it up. So lastly, these aren't really books, but they're more like poem books. So this one is Love Her Wild Atticus, and like honestly I forgot I had this poem book, but it's such a beautiful poem book. Like if you read like this page, it says, and the stars blinked as they watched her carefully, jealous of the way she's shone. So like I feel like these type I have Milk and Honey as well, but these type of books are perfect for like home decor. Like they just look so aesthetically pleasing, and especially like coffee table books as well. So like so this one says, "Do not fall in love with me, for I will break your heart long before you realize you are going to break mine." So like I just feel like poems are just such a beautiful like pastime. Like just open a poem book instead of your phone and just go through the pages, and like it's just like opens like your creativity, opens your mind to like different things. So this is from Barnes and Noble. And then I have Milk and Honey. Let's just go through it. More than anything, I want to save you for myself. So yeah, so like there's just like poems in here, and I want to get more into poems because I think they're beautiful, and they're so like these books just, they're so pretty. So that's basically it for my little book haul. I didn't want to make it too long because yeah, but if you guys have any other book recommendations, please leave them down in the comments below, and make sure to like and subscribe, and let me know if you guys have read any of these books. I'm really excited to actually read this book because I feel like it's like that show in a book. I don't know why. But yeah, so let me know if you read any of these books, or leave your favorite book down below. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.